scores! Sends the one-timer, scores!
Great save made by Gustafsson. Right here, what an awesome pass through the slot, onto the stick of Batherson. Kachuk in tight up, let's get going, scores! Brady Kachuk wins it in overtime for Ottawa.
Welcome to SENS Talk. My name is Brandon and I am your host. We have some breaking news. Ottawa has just made a trade, and I'm wearing this jersey for this video. Kind of fits the occasion. You know, a lot of SENS fans still wonder why this jersey even existed, and a lot of SENS fans are going to say the same thing about today's trade. Why did this trade even happen? You know, you're probably wondering to yourself, you know, you're reading the title, how is this even possible? Yeah, Ottawa is buying at the deadline, not selling, and no one really saw that, including myself. I'm kind of baffled. Ottawa today has dealt a 2022 third-round draft pick to the Vancouver Canucks for defenseman Travis Hamonic. No salary retained, and we'll get to that in a second. Now, Travis Hamonic is a 31-year-old right-handed defenseman who has 7 points on the year in 24 games in Vancouver. On those 7 points, 3 of them were goals. Now, Hamonic has a modified no-trade clause for the remainder of the season, which is key if Ottawa intends to flip him before tomorrow's deadline. He also does not have a modified no-trade clause next season, so next season Ottawa is free to trade him wherever they so please. Now, Hamonic is under contract for next season, like I just said, which means he will be making $3 million on average next season, which is pretty interesting. We'll talk about that in a second, but you know, I don't really understand why not only Ottawa is adding more salary to the team when they're a budget team, they're doing so in middle of a negotiation with Nick Paul where they're arguing between $2.5 and $3 million. So, I mean, I don't even understand the move, because now Ottawa's right-handed side on the defensive pairings looks like this. Nikita Zaitsev, Travis Hamonic, Josh Brown. I'm sorry, that's just not good at all. You're not going to win many games with a right-handed defensive lineup like that. So, unless there's another trade bound to happen here in the nation's capital, you know, I don't quite understand this for Ottawa. And this is no slant against Travis Hamonic. Frankly, I haven't seen him play enough, so I'm not about to comment on his play. I'm sure he's a fine NHL defenseman. I saw some advanced analytics saying, you know, he's not the best, but he's still an NHL defender. But that's my point. At the most, he seems to be a depth defenseman. So yeah, he may be an NHL guy, but we already have multiple guys like that. Mete, Josh Brown, Zaitsev, you can question it, you know. We have enough guys like that already. We need impact top 4 guys. Hamonic is not that. So I don't quite understand this. And once again, Ottawa's right-handed defensemen for the rest of the season consist of Zaitsev, Hamonic, and Josh Brown. That is terrible. And now, once again, back to the $3 million thing. So we're cool with giving up $3 million for yet another depth defenseman, but we're not cool doing that for Nick Paul, who's been on the team since 2014, is highly valuable, a great bottom 6 forward, centerman, and plays great minutes on the penalty kill and has good chemistry with Connor Brown. Once again, another baffling move for a budget team like Ottawa, where, you know, Ottawa is very stringent on how they spend their money. You know, they don't want to waste money, and I get that. They're not the biggest market. They're a small market team. Got to be careful with your money. But then moves like this are baffling because you're careful with your money when it comes to the big name guys or the guys that really, really matter or need to stay on this team or can truly help this team. But then you're cool with just throwing money around for depth guys. I mean, it doesn't really make any sense. And once again, not a slant against Travis Hamonic, but I don't really understand this move for Ottawa. You're trading assets to acquire more salary when you're not willing to give that salary to a player you've been developing for 8 years. I mean, it just does not make any sense. Please make it make sense. And, you know, once again, unless there's another trade about to happen, and let me check my phone, maybe. Nope, there's no trade. So, I mean, unless there's another trade going to happen, and we'll have that update for you here on SENS Talk if it does occur. Once again, it's another head scratcher for the Ottawa Senators. I just do not understand it. And, you know, once again, you know, unless Zaitsev is moving in the offseason, unless another trade is happening, why are we so against giving a guy like Paul $3 million to stick around and be a good contributor for Ottawa's bottom 6 and their penalty kill? But we're okay, or management is okay anyways, with trading an asset, a top 3 draft pick for a depth defenseman making $3 million for the next 2 years. I mean, it doesn't really make any sense. And on top of that, by the way, Ottawa has 2 other third-round picks for this draft. So it's not really about the draft pick per se. It's more about the idea of why we're making the trade to begin with. So, I mean, yeah, that's all I got to say about this one. There's not much more to say. It's just another real confusing move by Pierre Dorion and this management team. I'm really excited to see what the general manager has to say during a media scrum, hopefully later today. We'll see if he speaks to the media. Because once again, unless there's another move coming, this is just another head scratcher for me. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think about the move? Are you excited to see Travis Hamonic on the team? Are you baffled as to why Ottawa has made this deal? Let me know in the comment section down below. Besides that, thank you all for watching. Welcome to Ottawa, Travis Hamonic. It's just another head-scratching move, but we'll see what he can do here in Ottawa. But once again, I'm really just excited to see what Pierre Dorion has to say, hopefully later today when he meets with the media. So besides that, we'll keep you updated on further moves. Stay tuned here on youtube.com/SensTalk for all the latest updates on the Senators and the trade deadline. See you soon.